Hi, Tim Yao here, Community Pioneer in Roundhouse Park in Cringleford, and welcome to this week's edition of Cringleford Assembly. As usual, we're going to start off with the track to get us going. It's a clip by a cover by a guy called GeordieBest and his granddaughter, and they're doing a cover of the Firestarter by the Prodigy. I hope you enjoy it.
She's a trouble starter, funky instigator. She's a beer addicted, danger illustrated. She's a fire starter, little fire starter. You're a fire starter, little fire starter.
Well, there was a surprising take on and a cover version of Prodigy's Firestarter. You know, I remember that track first came out, the original, and it just kind of blew me away. Keith Flint kind of wandering down a tunnel with his hair kind of coloured up and painted up. And this Prodigy, who'd been this kind of dance band, had changed everything. They brought in heavy beats. They kind of gave this grimy, gritty feel, and suddenly dance music kind of took on a whole new level. It changed everything. You know, I don't know what you're like, and when you look back at your life, what were the big changes for you? Was there something that suddenly clicked into place that changed the way you were? You know, often when we're teenagers and we're going through adolescence, we try out different personalities and identities, and then we find one that fits and suddenly kind of gives us a lease of life. You know, this Sunday is a special day within the church. It's a day when the church got a new lease of life because it's actually its birthday. I don't know how many candles, it would be 2,000 and how many candles we're burning. We don't do that, but it's about the beginning of the church. You know, when I think about birthdays, it's easy to end up looking back, isn't it? And looking back at the kind of journey we've had in our lives. You know, if you're with family and friends and we gather together and we talk about when you were a kid, even a baby, or you're a teenager, and you reminisce. I don't know what you're like when you look at the past. You know, do you look at it through rose-tinted glasses? Do you only see the kind of the old glories, the good old days, the things when things were easier or better or whatever? Or maybe you just see all the pain and the suffering and the regrets. You know, you know, when we gather together with friends and we look back, you know, of course it's a bit of both. There's good and there's bad, you know, but we're not called to live in the past. On that day of Pentecost, the first day happened, something incredible and amazing happened. God broke out in a new way, and it changed the lives of the followers of Jesus. Jesus had gone, and now they suddenly were filled with this life-giving spirit that gave them energy and the resources and empowered them to go out and do amazing things. You know, when we think about our own lives, have we got the energy? Have we got the resources to live today? So not just live in the past and the old glories, or not just get stuck on regrets and things that we wish we hadn't done. You know, and also we don't want to get stuck on the future and thinking, oh, if only, if only, if only. We can live fully today. God says he wants to give us his spirit at that first time at Pentecost. Give us his spirit so that we can be those full human beings. We can be living like a new humanity. That's what that Pentecost was really about, empowering the followers of Jesus, empowering the church, starting the church out as a way to say there is a new way of being, a way to live in this world, a way to see transformation and life, and a way to bring flavour to this world, to add something to the world. You know, the church is full of broken people, people who fail, people who make mistakes. You know, what happens? God gives them his spirit, and it transforms their lives, and they can go on and do amazing things with him. So this Pentecost Sunday, my prayer for all of us is that we will know that life-giving, that transformational spirit that comes from God. And when we have that, you know, we can do amazing things with our lives. So don't live in the past, don't live for tomorrow, but live today with the power of the Holy Spirit. Well, that's it for Cringleford Assembly this week. And if I don't see you soon, I'll see you next time. Happy birthday and a happy Pentecost. Bye.